Oh, I beg your pardon, your highness. I didn't mean to meander into the royal gardens. Gods know the Fae keep interesting plant life out here. Oh, and you're bathing. Heavens. Who am I? No one that important, your highness. But for the sake of being polite, and to respect your true name etiquette, the name's Drex, pirate extraordinaire. Oh, your eyes lit up there. Have a thing for talking with bad men. Apologies. You asked why a pirate would be wandering the royal gardens of the Fae, as if he'd pissed in it. Well, the answer is in my title. I'm a pirate, here to hopefully obtain something of great value, so I can live the good life, for whatever's left of it. I have a device that shows what it looks like. Perhaps a royal so kind and bold as yourself might be able to guide me towards it. Be a chance to be a pirate yourself, eh? Of course. What's in it for you? Well, have you ever been on a real pirate ship? Well, I could arrange a tour if you'd like. Why, I might even let you steer her if you're really good. My thanks, sweetheart. Oh, those ears tilted back a little. Understand. Apologies. You do have a sweet heart, though. Here, it's just this little orb. If you peer into it and say, "May I be guided," it'll show you the treasure. Well, that's funny, 'cause I'm seeing your reflection in it. Imagine that, guided right to your destiny, your highness. Aw, don't struggle against my little Fae trap. Aw, love, you'll tire yourself out before you get to see my ship. You'll be going on your maiden voyage. There you go, sweetheart. Let's get you aboard the Menace, and off toward my shitty side of reality. You're going to earn me a fortune, which I'm very grateful for, by the way. Now, let's be off. Should be smooth sailing past the main ports. We're out of Kraken season. Can't believe I forgot it was Kraken mating season. I don't want to hear any of your sass, Faye. Black sand. Gods, we must have drifted for a while after the damned beast tore my ship in two. Oi, you'll be sucked right back into the sea if you wade there in a heavy robe. Aye, okay. I see the axe floating on that slat. Do you think you can grab it without getting pulled out? Oh, for the love of... Oh, take this pat on your arse and get moving. No robes, no angry tides pulling stubborn hostages out to sea. What now? Cool. Now you go and start building a shelter. I'll go and see about scrounging up some food. I saw a disturbing amount of coconut crabs looming in the distance. Aye, aye. We can argue about what an arse I am later. Do your Fae nonsense and get a shelter built up. The clouds are looking like I owe money. And getting caught in a storm on this kind of island is death. It'll give you time to plot my murder. That rock there goes above the tree line. Try and stay close by. Hopefully a tree will have a hollow center or something. Desperate times, sweetheart. Now get your arse running. Faye, thank the gods. I was worried you'd get lost in all this. Did you manage to make a shelter? Right, I'm following. How in the blazes? You've built a whole little cavern out of the tree roots and wood. And a vine ladder to climb up. Of course. How generous of you, sweetheart. But you seem to have it up there still. And have wings, whereas I do not. You Fae royalty or something else. So by taking one of the flowers from your horns and putting it on this tree, you can make its wood take whatever shape you want. Yes, I suppose you did do what I asked and made shelter. You just had to be fancy about it, like elf fancy. Oi, I'm a drow. I can talk shit, besides. If these 7 coconut crabs I kill don't show that I'm just as extra, nothing will. Now, how's about letting your favorite kidnapper up before the storm devours him, eh? Shite. You managed to salvage a lot while I was off hunting and scouting. Look at all these supplies. Medicine, bedding. We're still not exactly ahead on surviving, but... Oh, you put a rain catcher. Well, then we're exactly about where we hoped we'd be on day 1. Am I nervous? Nah, not the first time I've been stranded on an island. Maybe the first time with this many crabs, though. There were a lot. And minding that, don't you ever wander alone. Faye, you hear me? Those things will break bones and start eating. Hey, I don't get paid your ransom if you get eaten by crabs. Why take a Fae royal as ransom? Rule of difficulty. Harder the quarry is to capture, the more people will pay to have them returned in one piece. And a Fae, well, there are people on this side of reality that would pay a fortune just to look upon you. Can't fault 'em for it either. Moment I saw you bathing in that secret little pool of moonbeams, or whatever the fuck you Fae used to clean yourselves in that garden, I was tempted to strip and hop in with you. What would I have said to you? Oh, probably something like, I hear Fae kill men just for seeing them naked, so how's about you be my last meal before you do? Oh, the Fae likes being flirted with. We mortals do it so silly. How do you mean? How do Fae flirt? Oi, warn a man before you straddle his lap, Fae. Might have caught me before I could suck my gut him. Gods, those eyes. What are you doing then? You staring into my eyes while cupping my face? This is how Fae flirt. All right. Show me how it's done, Your Highness.